Hi, it's Paris from EpicReviewGuys, and I don't care much about wrinkles and gray hair, but some people have to. People over 40 going out for a job interview can't hurt to take a few years off your appearance, and the quickest, cheapest way to do that is to get rid of the gray. The folks at Just for Men have a new formulation out of their touch of gray for beard and mustache. It's supposed to be no mixing, no mess. I'm going to give it a try, see if I look younger or just silly.
Epic Review Guys.
Just for Men, Touch of Gray Beard and Mustache is a permanent hair dye, but it doesn't dye your hair completely that color. It leaves some gray in it, so I guess it still looks believable. This new formulation works with oxygen in the air. That's how it's activated, so it stops at a certain point, leaving you some gray. It also means you don't need to mix chemicals from different tubes together. It's supposed to be able to change your beard and mustache color in just 5 minutes. I picked this up over at Walmart for about $8. The new formulation can be a little bit hard to find. It hasn't made it out into all the stores yet, so I'll put a link down below this video if you'd like to check it out. Here's the main thing that comes in the box is your tube. If you have a heavy beard and you're going to do the sideburns and the mustache, the whole thing, this may be enough for just one application, but if your beard's not so thick or if you're just going to do part of it that's gray, you can get 3 or 4 uses out of this tube. Also in the box is the applicator brush, the little tray that they give you for mixing, and rather extensive instructions and warnings. Now it says just 5 minutes to get rid of the gray, which in terms of the chemical reaction is true, but in the instructions they warn you you better do a allergy test 48 hours in advance where you put some on your skin and see if you have a reaction before slathering it all over your face. Also, after applying it, you're supposed to go and shower and use shampoo on it to wash out any excess and set that color. There's no peroxide, no ammonia in this, but some people are sensitive to what's in it, so you do have to do that skin test. Here's the tube and the tray. I'll put about half of it in here. This color is dark brown. I'm pretty sure that's the color my hair used to be, but I'd have to go look at an old video to see. So you take the applicator brush, dip it in, and then just rub it on and throughout the hair. You're not supposed to use your hands to massage it in or anything. Oh, yeah, chemicals. I don't know how you keep it from staining your face. Maybe you don't, but you got the beard there to cover it. And of course you don't do the eyebrows, eyelashes, anything near your eyes. Oh, I'm feeling silly already. Once you've applied it everywhere, then you start the timer and let it sit for 5 minutes before jumping in the shower. So there's the factor to consider is people who know you, what are they going to think when they see you? But if you're doing this for a job interview or something, I think what's more important is it believable that this would be your hair color based on how many wrinkles you have and other things about you? Is it believable or not? I think it says on the box that when you first apply it, it will be very dark. Do not be alarmed. So, because otherwise I'm alarmed. I look like that thing where you take that little game where you have the iron filings inside. There's a face drawn and the iron and a magnet underneath, and you move the beard. There's no way to escape the odors. Well, the timer's running. A couple interesting things here. Take a look at the color in the tray. Dark on top and much lighter brown on the bottom. That's that oxygen activation. The top is exposed to oxygen, and so it's changing to the darker color, whereas underneath it's staying the original color. That's what's happening on my face too, I guess. Okay, it's been just about 5 minutes. I cleaned out the brush and the tray. I am now ready to jump in the shower. I'll be back shortly. Let's see what I've done to myself. I showered, I shampooed the beard with shampoo, lots of brown running out. We just have an inexpensive plastic shower floor, but if I had a tile floor, I might be a little concerned about it staining. And I've avoided the mirror since I got out of the shower, so I don't know what this looks like, but I'm going to open my eyes now and see. Looks dirty. That's probably because of the staining of my skin. I don't like it. My beard is kind of blue now, where it's still gray. It's a little bit, I swear it's a little bit blue. Now, you can wait 24 hours and do it again and it'll be darker. There's a bluish gray, but where's the brown? The only brown I see is where I've stained the skin on my face with it. Well, I have to say I don't really care for this Just for Men Touch of Gray New Formulation Beard and Mustache. It just doesn't really look natural, and it stained my skin under the beard. So if you're going to try this, I'd say expect to have to do it more than once. And don't do it the morning you have an interview, because I tried to scrub these stains off. They're not coming very easily. So do it a few days in advance so you have time to get rid of your stained skin, and you can do it 2 or 3 times if you need to get the right shade.
Shopping is easy when you know what to buy. At Epic Review Guys, we give it a try. What does the fox buy? Nobody knows, but before he goes shopping, he watches our videos.